Hello, Stephan here with Liquidity with a video on German definite articles applied to all four cases. Liquidity. So in English, we only have one definite article, the, and in German, we have three. And that is because in German, we have three distinct grammatical genders. We have masculine nouns, we have feminine nouns, and we have neutral nouns. The article for masculine nouns is der, for feminine nouns is die, and for neutral nouns is das. The German word for dog, Hund, is always masculine. If I'm specifying that it's a female dog, actually I have a different word. That would be Hündin. The German word for cat is feminine, die Katze. If I wanted to emphasize that it is a male cat, in English I actually have the word tomcat, right? In German I have der Kater. The German word for horse is grammatically neutral. It is das Pferd, and it refers to any kind of gender of horse. But in English, we also have the word stallion, and we have the word mare, right? And we have a German equivalent to that. So if you want to be specific about the gender of a horse, you can say der Hengst, the stallion, or die Stute, the mare. Let's use those three words, der Hund, die Katze, das Pferd, to give examples of how I would use these words, how I would use masculine, feminine, and neutral nouns in sentences with the definite article the, or in German, der, die, das. So if the word is the subject of a sentence, the actor of the sentence, the thing that does something, or the person that does something, or that is something, then it would be in the nominative case. So perfect example would be der Hund frisst. The dog is eating. Die Katze frisst. The cat is eating. Das Pferd frisst. The horse is eating. If a noun is the direct object of a sentence, it is in the accusative case. So let's play around with our three words here again. So let's say I'm the actor, I'm the subject of the sentence who does something, and these three animals are animals that I am looking at, that I see. In German, I could say, ich sehe den Hund. I'm seeing the dog, I see the dog. Ich sehe die Katze. I see the cat. Ich sehe das Pferd. I see the horse. So you can see the only one that changes really from nominative to accusative is the masculine one. So der changes to den. That's the only one that changes in the accusative from the nominative. Let's look at an example with these animals being the indirect object. So the indirect object is the recipient or the beneficiary of an action. So in English, often we would add a preposition like to or for. I'm doing this to somebody or for somebody, right? Or something. So let's look at some examples for these three animals. Ich gebe dem Hund den Ball. I give the dog the ball. Ich gebe der Katze den Ball. I give the cat the ball. Ich gebe dem Pferd den Ball. I give the horse the ball. So here, the ball, den Ball, der Ball changes to den Ball, because that's the accusative, that's the direct object, the thing that's being given, right? And the recipient would be dem Hund, der Katze, dem Pferd. That's the dative case. So for indirect objects, I'm using the dative case in German. And you can see changes for all three genders. So for the masculine and for the neutral, in this case, it's the same. It changes from der to dem. This is where it gets a little bit confusing. For the feminine noun, die Katze, it changes to der Katze, which looks like the nominative masculine, right? But it's not. It's the dative feminine definite article. Let's look at the possessive case, the genitive case. So what if I wanted to say that this is the ball of the dog, or the dog's ball, or the cat's ball, or the horse's ball? Let's say those animals all happen to have balls as toys that they like to play with. Das ist der Ball des Hundes. Das ist der Ball der Katze. Das ist der Ball des Pferdes. In all three cases, that would just means that is the ball of the fill in the blank, right? So you can see in the masculine, it's des Hundes, and I'm actually adding something to the word Hund, es, right? Der Katze looks just like the dative case, right? And then for the neutral gender horse, das Pferd, it changes to des Pferdes. So just as with the masculine, der Hund, we have not only a change in the article, we also have a change at the end of the word, almost like a suffix, right? Now there's also an archaic form of that. So especially in written form, maybe in poetic language especially, you may see forms like this. Das ist des Hundes Ball. Das ist der Katze Ball. Das ist des Pferdes Ball. That's a little bit old-fashioned. You're not going to see that, or definitely not going to hear that very often. In conversational German, we don't use the genitive all that much. We often replace it with a preposition plus dative construction. So we would use the word von. So more likely in conversational German especially, you will hear this. Das ist der Ball vom Hund. Das ist der Ball von der Katze. Das ist der Ball vom Pferd. Now you probably wonder, like, why is it vom and where's my definite article here? That's because vom is actually contraction of von dem. So technically it would be das ist der Ball von dem Hund, but it sounds really awkward, so Germans just pull those two words together, contract them into vom. So let's look at one more example. This is a sentence that has all four cases represented, just for kicks. Der Hund bringt der Katze den Ball des Pferdes. The dog brings the cat, or to the cat, the ball of the horse. Der Hund is the subject, nominative case. Der Katze, that's the indirect object, that's the recipient, right? So that's dative case. Den Ball, that would be what is being given, that's the direct object, therefore it's in the accusative case. And des Pferdes is that genitive, that possessive add-on, right? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Check out my other videos and see if you want to subscribe to my channel. Always love to see new subscribers.